like mother and like daughter. And we are currently on our way to get our glasses. We have kind of hit a setback. That's your favorite song? Losing one family member after another. Last year, well, this year, this has been a really long year. In May, well, it actually started in December when we lost my cousin.
This is Melissa's favorite song.
Yeah.
She cried.
Yeah. We lost my cousin Marissa in December, but due to the lawsuit, we still aren't able to talk about that yet. But we knew what was trending in December, so we were ready to record then and hit a setback. And then we kind of got ourselves back on track again and found what was trending again and spent hundreds on slime, Orbeez. We were gonna go do the thrift store challenge, and we ended up losing my grandpa in May, so that was another setback. So now we have a bunch of stuff to record with, but it's not trending anymore. So the only content that we have to record right now is Impractical Jokers cards, but a lot of them are really cheesy, and there's quite a few of them that want you to be interactive with people in the store. And even though Florida doesn't have all of the restrictions that other states do, there are still some people here in Florida that don't really feel comfortable with you being really close to them. So how do you run up to a stranger and try to be haha funny like the Impractical Jokers when you don't know if they're gonna laugh with you or if they're gonna flip out and act like you're trying to kill them or try to start an argument with you and fight you? So there's not really much that we can do with the Impractical Jokers right now. We will still try. We want to hear feedback from you guys though. Like,
feel free to leave comments below. Like, you want to throw out some suggestions, maybe what you guys want to hear, see us do, places you want us to go. We're open for anything. Juju says, yeah, he's open for it too.
We have a bunch of wood outside. If you want to see us build anything that maybe you guys want that could be made out of wood, you could tweet it to us, which our Twitter link will be in the description below. We pretty much just want your feedback. We'll be doing vlogs about our life. We can do DIY projects. Like my mom said, places you want us to go, things you want us to do, more family content.
We were going to make a video on the cross.
We do plan on making a video when we build my cousin Marissa's cross. We plan on having a candlelight service at my cousin's crash site. So we plan on doing a candlelight service December 28th. I want to say more towards like 4 5 o'clock in the afternoon, maybe 6. I don't want it to be too dark to where, you know, mosquitoes, or it could get cold, or people being gathered around in the dark and somebody else get hurt in that area. But if anybody is around the Tampa, Florida area that would like to come out and join us, it'll be on Williams, like the Williams and MLK intersection in Tampa, Florida. We want to have the cross done by then. We're really hoping to have the cross done by then. So, prayers. All right, so we're gonna go get my glasses. I don't know if they're gonna allow me to get my mom's or not, but I'm gonna try. I am here to get my glasses. Yeah. Okay.
Perfect.
Oh, what time is it?
It's 4:51.
Okay. They've been ready for about a month or so now, but due to a few things that have happened with me, I haven't really been waking up very much. I've been staying in bed a lot. Well, not completely right now.
Would you like to try that?
Yeah.
How they feel?
Oh,
You have contacts?
no. They feel fine. They're just a little blurry.
I mean, they're fogging because of the mask.
Well, right, but like, I don't know. Like, I definitely can't see at a far distance in them.
I know the eyes just take a little time, up to a week to get used to. So if you wear them every day, from now to next Monday, you still have the same problem, just bring them back.
Okay.
Just to give it a little time for your eyes to get used to it.
Okay.
If you do have the same problem, just come back right away. Okay.
All right.
Any problems? There's no week. Come back. Okay.
All right. Thank you. Oh, the mask?
Yeah, you had. Oh no, you ruined it.
I don't know where. I told her. Is
This is terrible.
Yeah, they're blurry.
Never
Yeah.
this toy.
She said try them for a week. And in a week, if we're still having the problem because your eyes haven't adjusted yet, then come back in.
No, I put glasses on.
And they instantly
they're
work.
crystal clear.
Right. But in our exams, they weren't making it clear anyways. They were saying which one is less blurry than the other, not which one can you see better out of. So, I don't know. I mean, I can see close up.
You said that. They allowed me to play the guessing game on what letter I was seeing.
Really?
Yes, and then even told me what it was when I got it wrong every time.
Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah. Jasmine ran in to take Monster Maymay to the bathroom, and I figured that I would add in that when we make it home and we're not out running around and doing all these fun errands, that we'll get the Impractical Jokers box out, and we can share with you how gay and cheesy some of the cards are that are in there. And I don't know, there's a couple that seem like some good ones, but part of me kind of feels like it was maybe a waste of money. I was thinking that it was going to be really fun to go out into public and start messing with people. And the more I read these cards, if Impractical Joker was as cheesy as those cards, they would have never got anywhere. Through here. And Monster Maymay is back, and I need to go pull some money out. So We'll be back.
So we're on our way home. Oh, damn. There's a car
That's why I said get. I got a back.
in the ditch.
Whoa.
The collision. When we tried to file taxes, online by ourselves, we were told that somebody else claimed our daughter as a dependent. So the IRS, after printing off the forms and paper filing, the IRS contacted my fiance and verified his identity, verified my identity, and verified my daughter's identity. Well, on November 20th, Cash App sent me a notification stating that my IRS tax return was deposited into my Cash App account. Well, when I clicked on the notification, it was still pending. So I was like, okay, that's a large enough amount that it's going to take a little bit to clear. Well, a couple hours went by and it was still pending. And I was like, okay. And then I think it was deposited around 4 o'clock in the afternoon. And by 9 o'clock at night, when it was still pending, I decided to call Cash App and ask them how long it would take for an IRS tax return to clear in my Cash App account. And the guy that I talked to said, it doesn't take any amount of time. He doesn't know why it's still sitting at pending. Told me to download an app that would allow him to see what I was seeing, which I thought that was normal because when I had to contact Apple support on my phone, they screen mirrored to see what I was seeing on my screen. So I just thought that was the new thing for these different companies with their businesses and stuff. So I downloaded the app, which gave him the access to my account, which is where it all began. When I screen mirrored and he was telling me go to settings, see if your account's been verified yet, which he says that my account wasn't verified, but I had been using it for a good year and a half. That's where I got my stimulus relief, so that made no sense to me either. But he said that it was because I was a personal account and not a business account, so he changed that. He had me log out, log back in. That didn't work. And then he told me that I needed to log out of my account and give it 24 hours, and that by 10:30 the next night, my IRS income tax should be available in my account. So the next day, I wake up to a voicemail from this Cash App support guy from his personal number. And he said that because I called on a Friday after hours, banks aren't open on Saturday or Sunday. I would have to wait until Monday. And that on Monday at 10:30 p.m., my money should be there because that's technically 24 hours from when I called. Okay, whatever. Still don't know how the whole banking system works. So I believed him. I trusted him. Monday at 11 o'clock p.m., I tried logging into my Cash App account and it told me that that number didn't exist in a Cash App account. So I was like, weird. So I tried my email address, and it told me that that one didn't exist. So then I was really worried. Like, okay, what do you mean that my number nor my email will get me into my Cash App account? My mom started trying, and he had unlinked my email and put his own email in. He unlinked my phone number so that I wouldn't get any notifications from what he was doing. He unlinked my credit card from my Cash App account and put his own in. But he didn't think about the fact that I have my Cash App card, and the Cash App card number is how we actually gained access to my account back. So after gaining access, I unlinked his email, which was a getnada.com email. So I unlinked that. I unlinked his bank account. I went and changed my cash tag back to what I wanted it to be, because he changed that also. I deleted the app off of my phone that he had me download. And then I went on getnada.com and contacted them and let them know that somebody set up an email address fraudulently and was trying to steal my IRS income tax money, and that I was going to be contacting the police as soon as the next day. Well, everything was going fine. Like, no weird stuff was happening. And out of nowhere, my mom wakes up at 7:30, 8 o'clock in the morning with this gut feeling that she just needed to check my Cash App account. So she quickly grabs her phone, logs in, and sees that he's got his email linked in there again. So she erased it, put mine back in there, and everything was fine. So I was like, okay, weird. I wonder if that was just a glitch in the system. I kept checking and checking and checking. Nothing. Well, me and my mom both got the notification on our phones that my income tax was available in my Cash App account. So I quickly opened the app and was trying to send all of the money to either my mom's account or my fiance's account, and it kept telling me that I had reached my max for what I could send in a week. So I tried to put it all in my current account, like cash it out, and it told me that I couldn't do that. Well, while I'm trying to take my money out of my Cash App account, he ended up back in my account, started trying to boot me out, and as quick as we were erasing all his information and putting mine back in, he was erasing mine and putting his back in. So I ended up calling Hillsborough County Sheriff's Department, and I was telling her, like, this is happening right now. He's trying to steal my IRS income tax. What do I do? How do I stop him? And it was almost like she was feeling my anxiety, because she started freaking out with me, but at the same time trying to calm me down and reassure me that everything was going to be okay. Well, while I'm talking to her, he successfully stole my $7,200 income tax return, which sent me into a really bad panic attack, anxiety attack. I couldn't breathe. My chest was hurting. I was crying hysterically. Ended up handing the phone to my mom, telling her, you got to deal with this. I can't do it. I can't do it. Well, unfortunately, I had just found out about a week prior to this incident that I was pregnant, and I wanted to keep it on the DL so that, I could see a doctor first, make sure the baby was okay. I have a past of miscarriages, so I didn't want to get my family or my fiance's family super excited for a baby when I didn't know if the baby was going to be healthy enough to stick. All of the stress from him stealing my money and causing me to go into an anxiety attack, I started having really bad pressure in my lower abdomen. And I was telling my mom I'm having like really bad pressure. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's gas. I don't know if I have an upset stomach. I already knew what it was, but my mind wouldn't let me accept what it really was. And my mom didn't want to put more worry or panic or anxiety in me. So she kept her thoughts to herself. And the next morning I woke up and I started bleeding. And, well, I lost the baby. I was 6 weeks and 5 days pregnant. It's been really hard. Really hard. It took me about a week to fight the depression enough to actually want to get out of bed every day. I didn't want to get up, didn't want to eat. All I wanted to do was sleep. I was really irritable, which was horrible considering I'm a mama too. So, being irritable and really frustrated and emotional, and my hormones were already all over the place, and losing a baby on top of it, it was just really hard. I did a lot of praying. I told God that I trust him, and if he feels that now is not the right time to add a third baby to the mix, I completely understand. I asked him for some guidance and some strength to get through the hardship that I'm going through. I have prayed every night. I think the main thing that's helping me get through it right now is my love for God. Not only that, but losing my grandpa and my cousin, who was more like my sister. I feel as if they have my baby in heaven with them, and they're watching over my baby. Well, holding on to my baby, and they're all watching over me. They're really powerful guardian angels, and I feel them all the time, which is what pushes me to continue getting out of bed every morning, taking care of my son and my daughter. It makes me, gives me a little bit more drive to shoot for the stars, do what I've always wanted to do. I want to make them proud. Like, if they were still here, I would be able to hear them say, I am so proud of you. So, continuing to go for my dreams, kind of like doing the YouTube thing, it's them. They knew that I wanted to do it. They told me I'd be able to. They were my biggest fans. They were my number one supporters, aside from my fiance, my mom, and my grandma. So, I'm doing it all for them and my kids. That's all for now. Talk to you guys later.